Yeah, those are getting better. So one thing Dylan was doing was, he had been told a while back, to not over-rotate early in the swing. He's a good student, so remember that. Sometimes he overworks it to the point where this was not moving at all. And if that doesn't move at all, well, then it's going to stall out the body's turn as well, so everything gets a little behind. But I told him, keep the knee flexed. If the knee stays flexed, you can see that I can still turn back there far, but I don't lock this out or straighten it to the point where it's detrimental to the swing. But it's still, that's the one thing. Even though that right knee stays flexed and stays braced on the inside of my right foot, it doesn't mean that I'm not turning. That right pocket is still getting back there as far as I can, okay? Doesn't put any strain on the lower body or the back if you set up correctly.
So when I do feel like I'm doing it at the start a little bit, sometimes I feel like I lose it when I'm turning back.
Yep.
It like loses it.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
Am I keeping the weight here? Or?
Go in front of me. Kev, hop in front of me. You guys get over here so you can see this. All right, so here's what happens, okay? Right now, we're set up like this, and I always talk to people about this. This is like a lock to the golf swing and the ability to turn. Mm-hmm. When that hip is in this position and that gets to the outside of the right foot, there's just nowhere to go. And the minute that happens, the arms start passing the body and get behind it, okay? When you shift the hips, keep them square to the target and shift them slightly forward, leaving the sternum dead still, right? What that allows for is it sets the pelvis and the spine in a position to where you can really make a deeper turn. That left shoulder can get back to your right foot, and that right pocket can turn behind you. And like I've taught you, you can keep your right knee flexed while doing so, right? Mm-hmm. There's that big turn.
Yeah.
Now, here's the big thing. What that does when you set your hips this way, it puts the pressure in necessary spots to be able to feel that load, right? Yeah. So one of the things I like doing, and I think this is just a go-to for everybody, not just you, but any of our viewers here, get an alignment rod, get something on the inside of the right foot or the trail foot, set the hips forward, and now watch. Just rotating around my spine, my chest gets over my back foot. That's what puts all the pressure in the inside of my right leg there. That's what puts the pressure on the instep and doesn't slide my hips. So I'm able to turn behind the golf ball with the spine angle I've created from that hip bump without ever having to sway off the golf ball, right? So that's the feeling that you're looking for. Now, all we need to do is have the ability to turn easier, and then we need to pair it with how do we keep our arms and hands now connected to that turn. Put this right here. Okay, there you go. So, yep, there's a little hip bump. Now, exaggerate this though for me, Dylan. A little more upright. Okay. Go ahead and set up. Narrow the stance just a hair. So keep that still. Now bump the hips forward. Perfect. Club on the chest. Turn this grip right back to that yellow line. Now just, do that nice and clean. Just right there. Boom. There you go, buddy. See how much easier I made that right there for you?
Yeah.
That's the feeling. Look how easy this is. Right there. Okay, ready? One more. Right there. See how easy? Come on, you got that now. Yeah. Do that without me. I can feel that now. There you go, bud. Yeah. Stoked.
Hey, I feel like I'm kind of sitting back in it when I try and like do that turn. Is that?
Yeah, so when you do that, by the way, here's one thing, and I'm glad when you say that.
I know you're not supposed to until kind of
like over here. That right knee should stay on the inside of your right foot.
Yeah.
So watch how I do this. That right knee is going to stay right here, and I'm going to turn right around it. You see that?
Yeah.
So
okay.
Don't let that right knee move like this. Don't let it lock out, and don't let it widen out.
Okay.
Bump it to the inside of your right foot. There you go, dude. Bump those hips. More with the hips. Like get them way forward towards the target.
That way?
That way with the hips. Remember, you want that left pocket aligned with the outside of your left.
So is it, when I think about it, I'm kind of thinking like 45, like back and...
Yeah, because you're trying to, yes, and I like the way you said that because you're not just going like dead slide like this. Yeah. You're kind of going back at an angle, but you need to go more forward though. They're just, okay. they're going like this. Not like that. Get that, that's part of the reason why you're hitting it heavy too.
All right.
You need to rotate around that post more, that lead leg. Get off that back foot. You guys think about like the turn. It's like a spiral staircase, bottom half, top half. Right pocket turns back, left shoulder goes over. Ready for this on the way through? Left pocket turns back, right shoulder goes over. Right around that center post, which is the spine. okay? So Dylan, if we're gonna stripe this next one and you want the bottom of your swing to be on this side, that comes with that constant rotation.
Yeah.
That's what hits down over there, okay? Dylan's doing a great job right now getting into the right spot, but his body doesn't know what to do and he keeps hitting behind it. So here's the thing. Watch what happens when I have that angle set and that good connection. Watch how I just rotate. You see how I'm all the way around my left side?
Yeah.
And my right shoulder's all the way at the target? Okay?
Yep.
Left shoulder under the chin's good. Right shoulder behind his head is good.
I think that's the one I need. Right shoulder.
See, the
I
thing
think
is,
it's the part I struggle with.
I'm glad that you said that, because here's the thing. I like to have a lot of people feel like the left shoulder is initiating the swing, because it does initiate a turn and does promote connection in the golf swing, right? But
Yeah.
that right shoulder, for many, gets kind of stuck right here for some. Just kind of jammed. And just when you tell a person to get it behind their head, sometimes it opens it up and really helps it. Like feeling like the right shoulder blade tucks back into the spine, right? Right? Sometimes that's something that helps too. There's just different ways to feel that. The biggest thing that happens for Dylan though is, okay, let's learn how to turn perfectly, but you still need to shut down the amount the arms swing. And that's where I'm so excited about this training aid that we have coming out in 2023, which is just unbelievable. This thing's strap and has a little fin right here, and it has the fin right here, and it prevents this arm from collapsing across the chest, this one from backing up, and it just, boom. So excited about it. But, nevertheless, until we have that, just hearing it actually can help you with your golf swing. I describe it to people, and they go, wait, okay, so my arm doesn't pass this section. Okay, and this one doesn't get behind the seam of my shirt. So, like this. So, together, it's like that. It's pretty sweet. It's gonna be good. At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.